Tonight on the Local Live, Senator George Latimer wants to be Westchester County Executive.
Mamaronec's PACE program is under budget pressure. Details coming up.
Larchmont says no to a Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru.
The village of Mamaroneck has its own brandy and vodka distillery. More in our Spotlight segment.
Do you want to be a host for the Local Live? Well, these little ones tried their skills at the LMC TV STEM Challenge. Good evening, everyone. It's Thursday, April 6th. I'm Rob Baez.
And I'm Alexandria Garcia. Welcome to the Local Live.
New York State Senator George Latimer, a Democrat from Rye, announced this week he's running for Westchester County Executive. Raised in Mount Vernon, Latimer has represented the Larchmont-Mamaroneck area since 1991, first as a Westchester County legislator. He was chair of the legislature, then a New York State Assemblyman, and is now in his third term as senator.
Latimer told the Local Live, "People in Larchmont and Mamaroneck have seen me at work for a long period of time. They know my dedication to doing a good job. My challenge is to reach out all across this vast county and make the case to people who don't know me as well. And that's exactly what I intend to do."
Incumbent Rob Astorino, a Republican, is expected to seek a third term as county executive on the strength of his zero increase budgeting. Latimer will be going after Astorino for over-reliance on borrowing and overturning a ban on gun shows at the county center, among other policies that Latimer called closer to Trumpism and the most conservative county administration we've ever had.
Other Democrats already running are Ken Jenkins, a four-term county legislator from Yonkers who announced last August, and David Spano, the son of former county executive Andy Spano, who announced this week. Assemblyman Thomas Abenati from Mount Pleasant is still considering a run.
Mamaroneck school budget discussions continued Tuesday night with a focus on the PACE 4 music class, one part of a four-year elective in music, dance, and theater at Mamaroneck High School. Originally on a chopping block, PACE 4 music is safe for now, perhaps due to an online petition to save it. School board president Melanie Gray clarified at the outset that PACE was not being eliminated.
I certainly have not seen a proposal to cut the PACE program, and I think we need to be really clear. We've had some letters thinking that, and I don't want anybody in this room to think that that has been proposed. No.
School Superintendent Dr. Robert Shapps called PACE a hallmark program of the school system and said consideration of cutting the fourth-year music class was based on historical enrollment data. Even before any public comment, Dr. Shapps recommended that juniors go forward with this week with selecting electives including PACE 4 music and that administration reassess interest once actual data is available. 16 Mamaroneck High School students and 2 parents spoke about the importance of providing high-level music education for committed artists.
I don't understand how it makes sense for a four-year program which builds on and allows kids to grow in music for 3 years, and they reach senior year and they've gained the skills to compose, arrange, record, and hone their skills, how they're not given that opportunity to perform and figure out what they want to do with music, especially when a lot of those people plan to continue it in college, myself included, and I don't understand how we can take that away if we're trying to give our students a leg up.
Also under review were initiatives for a healthier lunch program and the Apple program, which was the focus of our last 2 roundtable discussions.
And happy birthday to the Mamaroneck Larchmont Student Aid Fund. For 80 years, they have been helping local students pay for college, and they hope to keep supporting the community for years to come. Past residents of the organization blew out the 80 candles and were honored with the champagne toast. Owner of the Larchmont Music Academy, Claudia Hutter, and LMC TV volunteer Kevin Duarte share their stories of how the Student Aid Fund helped make their dreams of college a reality.
When you are given a financial gift like this, the money is very important. But more than that is the tangible evidence that someone believes in you. Your community is so sure that you're going to succeed that they are helping you financially. This is a powerful gift. It helps you succeed and creates a desire to give back and pay it forward.
I have the great pleasure of working and going to school in the greatest city in the world. And it's really all because of the student aid fund. Between the guidance of my mother, Ms. Jenwright, I am able now to stand before you and be the first one in my family, and not just my immediate, like all of my family, all the history of my family, as far back as we can trace back our bloodlines. I am the first one that's going to have the secondary education completed, broken the cycle.
Larchmont Village swore in 3 officials this past Monday. Malcolm Frauman, re-elected to his first full term, said he is happy to have the opportunity to serve another 2 years in the village he loves. Carol Casaza Herman, elected to her first trustee term, said she is ready to face challenges such as budget constraints and the need for new revenue. Village Justice Thea Beaver, starting her 5th term, said that the court is busier than ever and facing many cases over a wide array of matters.
In other Larchmont news, the village will not be getting a drive-through Dunkin' Donuts near the train station. One was proposed for the former Bank of America drive-through on Palmer Avenue. The building department withdrew the application Monday because Dunkin' Donuts representatives have been no-shows at the planning board since December. Residents debated the idea on social media.
Those opposed cite pollution from idling vehicles, an increase in litter, harm to the village atmosphere, and existing coffee shops and a possibility of traffic jams. Those in favor say a traffic study found minimal impact and a drive-through would benefit parents with young children and commuters. A Facebook group called We Want a Drive-Through Dunkin' Donuts in Larchmont has 134 liked, and an article in the Daily Voice reports residents, quote, rally for the drive-through. There is support for filling empty storefronts and bringing in needed tax revenue. However, others discredit the articles. Michael Divney Jr. said that they are disingenuous at best and most likely disguised paid ads by the franchise. Sopranos star Vincent Pastore visited Studio 2 last week and was a guest on Alan Bendick's talk show, The Way to Go. Pastore discussed his Westchester roots, his road to success, and his band, the Gangster Squad. They will be performing on May 13th at the Knights of Columbus in Port Chester. To watch the full interview, go to www.lmctv.org.
LMCTV participated in the mini STEMtastic Choose Your Challenge Night, which drew out hundreds to Hommocks Middle School. The festival, hosted by the STEM Alliance of Larchmont Mamaroneck, got kids to try their chance on their on-air skills by helping us with our local live trivia question. In the next few weeks, we'll be showing you the very talented junior reporters, so stay tuned. Bringing us the online stories trending in the media, here is Mike Witch.
Larchmont contractor Gabino Rudy Soriano is facing a misdemeanor charge for operating his business without a license. That was reported in lowhud.com. He may also have to pay a substantial fine for substandard work at the home of a Pound Ridge resident. For details, go to lowhud.com. Larchmont's Sunshine Coffee Roasters has officially reopened after a 6-week renovation. Co-owner John Minotti told the Daily Voice, quote, "It's all about making our customers comfortable." And to find out more, read the Daily Voice. Also in the Voice, New York's smart CEO honored the co-owners of Murphy Brothers Contracting as one of its 2017 fast growth companies. Sean and Chris Murphy were among those recognized at the Future 50 Awards ceremony. A big congrats to them. Rhinebeck High School senior Cameron Sullivan has created the Prom Collective, an initiative where girls can buy a prom dress at an affordable price. She held a 4-hour shopping experience at Mamaroneck United Methodist Church that allowed girls in nearby Westchester community to buy prom outfits. Sullivan knows how expensive prom night can be. She thought it would be fun to ease some of the financial burden so girls can have a chance to experience this fun night. For more information, visit the Mamaroneck Review. And finally, this month, Savor Westchester will open at Westchester Mall in White Plains. Shoppers will be able to experience new dining venues such as Whitman's New York and Bluestone Lane. For a complete list of new dining options, visit the Daily Voice. Well, those are just a few of the local news items that caught our eye this week in the media. I'm Mike Witch.
Did you know that if you missed the last government meeting, you can watch it on our website? Just go to lmctv.org, click on videos, then click on municipal meetings, scroll down to find the meeting you want, or use the search function in the upper right corner and type in the name or date of the meeting. Then watch. You can see the full agenda and jump to a specific agenda item. It's all a click away at lmctv.org.
Welcome back to the Local Live. This past week in sports, the spring athletic season got underway with the Mamaroneck softball team hosting Ardsley. So let's head out to Central School. Top of the first, Tiger pitcher Gianna Magrino in a jam right off the bat, 2 on, 1 out. But on a 3-2 pitch to Ardsley's Lauren Wren, she goes for the slow change, freezing Wren for a big second out, and she would work out of trouble. Now to the bottom of the inning, first pitch of the season is whacked to deep right center by Tiger catcher Josie Steinberg, and she cruises all the way to third, leading off the season with a triple. Now later in the first, Mia Steinberg adds an RBI single, but Magrino is caught in a rundown between second and third. Now with the help of some fancy footwork between the bags, she breaks free and dives into third base safely. Now the Tigers would bat around in the inning, tallying 7 runs, when Tava Casper came to the plate and launched one deep and over the left field fence for what appeared to be a 2-run home run. But not so fast as the home plate umpire. Casper is called out for standing out of the batter's box on the pitch, thus ending the inning. Now the Tigers were in cruise control from there, leading 15-0 in the 4th inning, but Magrino was in trouble yet again. With bases loaded and 2 outs, she uncorks a wild pitch, but Steinberg pounces to the backstop and flips to Magrino covering the plate. She puts down the tag for out number 3, thus preserving the shutout. Now the Tigers go on to win by a 16-0 final, opening their season with a resounding victory. Magrino finished with 10 punch-outs, and Emma Goldstein paced the Tiger bats, going 3 for 4 with 4 RBIs. Now that will do it for this week in local high school sports. Make sure you check back in next week for more.
Today we have with us Village of Mamaroneck Recreation Leader Liz Linsalato, who is here to speak with me about the Staycations Camp at Harbor Island Park and his Spring Break STEM program that is infused with Lego and Star Wars inspiration for children between kindergarten and 6th grade. So hi Liz, thank you for coming in.
Not a problem.
So let's get right to it. What is STEM and what does it stand for?
STEM is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And what
Okay.
is just kind of is infused in the foundation of these programs. So it kind of helps kids learn with them doing fun things while they're learning.
And then why was Legos and Star Wars used as a theme for the program?
This Playwell is the contractor that we're using for this particular one. This is kind of what they use to build upon the their STEM program.
Okay.
And it just looked like something that was fun. I know a lot of kids are really enjoying Legos. I know my niece loves them, so it was kind of one of those things where I was like, all right, this looks like a great
All
thing
kids
to do.
love Legos.
Exactly. And then Star Wars, with it coming back, and a lot of kids enjoying it, I was just like, okay, so put these two together. This is a great way to get kids engaged and giving them a place to go while parents have to go to work.
I think it's perfect. And within the STEM program, what are the main concepts being taught in the program for the children?
For this particular one, it's physics, engineering, and architecture.
Okay. That's interesting. And within that program, do you see children wanting to become engineers or architects at the end of the program maybe?
I'm hoping that that's kind of what comes out of it.
Okay. And now this is the first year of the program, correct?
Yes, this is the first year that our department is going to be hosting this program.
Okay.
These contracts have been around for a while. I know other departments have used them from ones, I believe, Yorktown and Bedford, and I think White Plains, I believe, uses them as well. So it kind of was like, all right, if they seem to be doing well here,
let's bring it to Mamaroneck.
Right.
Okay, perfect. Now, within the program, the children build engineering designed projects, and you see them bring it to life at the end of the program. Now, are they able to take it home? Do they put the projects within a competition for the children? How does it happen at the end?
They do get to take their projects home, so that way they kind of continue to play with them and take them apart and rebuild them and redesign them. And I also believe that during the class, they actually get to race them against each other, their other students, just to see who's going to go faster.
Okay. Are there any prizes maybe given at the end?
I don't believe so.
Okay. And what are the rates for the programs? Half day, full day, how does it go?
For a half day, for those that are village residents, it's $162 for 3 hours for 5 days. So it's Monday through Friday. And then for those who don't live within the village, it's $172. And that's for half day for 3 hours. If they want to do the full day, it'd be $324 for residents and $344 for non-residents.
For non-residents. Okay, and after the spring break, what are you hoping, I would say, afterwards to accomplish with the program? Are you wanting to bring it back maybe for the summer or maybe for next spring?
My hope is to maybe bring it back for next spring to see how well this goes and how the kids respond to it and how the residents respond. Well, not necessarily just residents, but
the parents and the
parents,
children.
yeah, how they respond to it. So that way it'd be like, all right, so am I going to bring this one back or should I find someone else? But I'm hoping that we will be able to bring them back.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for coming to the Local Live studio today and speaking to us with it. And I really do hope that a lot of children take advantage of it. Now, since so many kids can be watching us right now, when is the last day for registration for the STEM program?
The last day will be the end of Friday, or Friday night will be the last
So tomorrow?
Time. Yes.
And what is the deadline as like time-wise if they register online?
Midnight Friday.
Midnight Friday. Okay, perfect. Well, there you have it, everyone. So I want to thank you for coming to Local Live Studios today. And I want to thank our viewers at home for watching us. If you feel that STEM is a perfect match for your child, or if you have any more questions and would like to know more about STEM with Lego and Star Wars, you can send your email over to recreation@vomny.org, or you can contact the Recreation Department at 914-777-7784. Now stay tuned for more of the Local Live.
Mamaroneck's own Good Shepherd Distillery is serving up brandy and vodka, all sourced from New York State. Reporter Michael Bianco has a story.
You might not know it, but Mamaroneck is home to its very own distillery. Family owned by a husband and wife team, this local business takes us inside of its walls, the Good Shepherd Distillery. Located on 360 Mount Pleasant Avenue in Mamaroneck, Good Shepherd Distillery brings high-quality liquor to the Westchester area. While I was visiting, I had a chance to speak to the owners, see the facility, and even taste some brandy.
We opened our doors on April 2nd, 2016, so it's just about 1 year that we've been open.
We grew up locally. We love the village of Mamaroneck, all that it has to offer, and we were excited to be part of it.
We actually named the distillery after our 120-pound German Shepherd named Loki. He's here often on Saturdays working with Vinny, and you can see, obviously, by the decor in the distillery how much we love him, so he's the namesake of the business.
We're unique in the sense of the products we make. We make 2 kinds of brandy and we make a vodka. Everything's 100% New York sourced. Really only the distillery I know of that can make that claim. I'm sure there might be others that do it as well, but the only ones I know of that do it.
We got a proclamation recently from Westchester County Executive Rob Astorino, who came to visit and gave us this beautiful proclamation acknowledging our business here and also declaring February 23rd Good Shepherd Distillery Day in the eyes of Westchester County.
During my visit, vodka was actually being distilled and I could see the process. Vincent also showed me the hydrometer used to measure the alcohol produced.
So when people come in here, one of the things we like to emphasize is that we don't make sweet or dessert type brandies. These are actually more like whiskeys, and they're actually treated identically to how you would treat a bourbon. So they sit in new American oak barrels with a very heavy char, and we're very proud of that. Would you like to try something?
Yeah. Do you think we could try the cherry?
Sure, let's do it.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. That's really smooth. If you like good liquor, or if you'd like to hold a special event, do check out Good Shepherd Distillery. From the Local Live, I'm Michael Bianco.
Jerry's a handsome brown tabby, around 5 years old and up to date on his shots. He loves a nap and would be great with a family. Tootie is a beautiful German Shepherd mix, around 6 years old and 60 pounds. She is friendly and super sweet with other dogs and humans. She's a favorite with pet rescue dog walkers and the neighbors. For more on adopting Jerry or Tootie, visit ny-petrescue.org.
Remember, to help keep us on the air, make an online donation. Go to www.lmctv.org and click on the donate button in the upper right corner. We would really appreciate the help.
We always welcome new volunteers and interns, and we love to hear from you. Send an email to the local live at lmctv.org and join our crew. Thank you so much for watching our show. That's all for tonight. I'm Alexandria Garcia.
And I'm Rob Baez. See you next week for another episode of The Local Live.